Hey guys, this is Mike, and this is part 5 of OMO development. So, what do we have so far? We pretty much have the game finished here with the blinking tiles, and when you click on all of the correct ones, then it'll create a new board. But it just does that randomly, and we need to give it purpose. So now we're going to actually create some levels. I want to split the game up into different difficulties. So what I'm going to do up here is I'm going to create, this is in play state by the way, I'm going to create an enum called difficulty, boosh. And I'm just going to create a bunch of different difficulties. We got the regular ones, easy, normal, and hard. We could make other ones, insane. Boosh. Yeah, we'll just have these four. Anyway, so when you create the play state, what you're gonna have to do here is you're gonna have to specify a difficulty. Now, boom. So that means we're gonna have an error back in our OMO class because we didn't specify a difficulty when we created the play state, which we should do here. Difficulty dot. Let's say easy. Easy mode. What's easy gonna be? Just the 3x3, right? I guess 5 levels of 3x3 should be fine for easy. Okay, so first off, we're also going to need, well, this isn't first off, this is like whatever. Int level. We're gonna need a level. Keep track of which level we're on. So easy level 1 would be a 3x3 with maybe 3 tiles you have to select, and then all the way up to 5 tiles. I don't really know. We'll see how it goes. Private int level. So we have the level, we have the difficulty, and we create the board. First off, we're gonna need. I keep saying first off. We're gonna need the number of rows and columns depending on the difficulty and the level. So int args, I can put it in here. The first one, this is just going to be an int array of 2, but I'm going to do get args here. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to create a method for this, get args, and I'm going to create a new int ret, which is what I'm going to return. New int 2 return ret, and inside this ret method is going to be 2 elements. The first one is going to be the number of rows, and the second one is going to be the number of columns. So if the difficulty is easy, so let's put that up here along with the level, private difficulty, and we're just going to do this difficulty is equal to difficulty. Okay, and we're going to do level is equal to 1, just to start it off at level 1 every time we go into the play state. So if the difficulty is equal to easy, oops, that's double equals, then ret 0, the number of rows is going to be 3, and the number of columns is going to be 3. Okay, and if the difficulty is going to be normal, I guess we can do 4 for that. 4, and if difficulty is 5, I mean hard, where is it? Difficulty dot hard, then I guess these could be 5 each. And if it's insane, then 6. Difficulty is equal to insane, then these are going to be 6. 6 rows, oops, 6 rows and 6 columns. So easy. It's easy right now. Over here, args, so we're going to do, when we create the board, we're going to do args 0 and args 1. We should probably put this up in the top. Private int args, just so we can use it throughout the class, especially when we create an extra board when we're done. So down here in handle input, when we check that we're finished, instead of create board 3.3, we're going to do create board args 0 and args 1, similar to what we just did up here in the constructor. Okay, so let's test it out. Easy mode is going to be 3. If we change it to, if back in OMO instead, we're going to change it to hard, it should be 5x5. Cool. Oh wait, but then there's only 4 of them. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a third argument, which is the number of tiles that we need to tap. So for easy, if level is greater than 1, greater or equal to 1, and level is less than or equal to 3, maybe, then ret2 is going to be 3. So for easy, the first 3 levels are going to just have 3 tiles, and then the last 2 levels are going to have 2 tiles. I'm also going to set a max level, the maximum amount of levels for this difficulty. So easy is only going to have 5 levels, and if it's level 1 to 3, it's going to have 3 tiles you have to click, otherwise it's going to have 4. That's easy mode. Normal mode is going to be max level, let's make it 6, I guess. If level is 1 or 2, or level is equal to 2, then I want the number of rows to be, or the number of tiles to be 4, I think. If the level is 3 and 4, or 3 or 4, then I want it to be 5. If the level is 5, I want 6 of these, and if the level is 6, the final level, then I want 7 of them. No, that's too hard. Let's keep it at 6. If the level is 5 or 6, then it should be 6. Okay, so hard. So now we're getting hardcore here. Max level is going to be 8. 8 levels for this one, and if the level is between 1 and if the level is 1 or 2, then I want 6 tiles that you have to click. If the level is 3 or 4, then 7 tiles. If it's 5 or 6, then 8 tiles, and if it's 7 or 8, then just 8 tiles, or 9 tiles. Nope, what am I doing? 9, here. Okay, that's hard mode. And for insane mode, which is 6x6, this is insane, so max level, maybe I'll set it to 10. 10 levels of just insanity here. So I'll just copy and paste this. For level 9 and 10. Okay, so if level is 1 or 2, then I want maybe 7 of these. 7 that you have to click. 8, 9, 10. Ooh, that's really pushing it. 11. Ooh, maybe I could just bring it down. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because 10 in a 6x6 is really, really a lot. I think. Okay. Because that's 10 out of 30. There's in a 6x6 there's 36. Let's just test it. All right. Let's go with that. Let's insane. Boom. All right. Okay. Obviously that didn't work because I didn't use ret2 at all. So what I have to do here is I have to do create finished. I'm going to give it args2. This is the number of tiles to create. So number of tiles to light, get rid of this. I don't need that. I need to set it up here instead. Num tiles to light. Boom. What's going on? I need to put it up here as well. That's weird. Oh, I should do get args at the beginning. So over here, get args is equal to get args. When I finish one of these, I should do it again. Args is equal to get args. Boom. Okay, so 6 in the beginning. Boom. 6. Okay, it's really not that much. This is not really insane. Okay, my bad. Insane is too easy. So for insane, we're gonna do 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, there we go. 8 tiles. Oh, you gotta remember them. Which one were they? Those, and then over here. Okay. Okay, I got it. Oh, crap. Messed that one up. Okay, so this is level 3. Oh, crap. I don't remember. Whatever. This is just a test, so. These, and then. Oh, level is not even going up. My bad. So when you finish one of these, the level should go up. Level plus plus is finished. Level plus plus, get the new arguments, number of rows, number of columns, number of tiles to light up. Okay, so level 1 should have, what is this, 8 of them? Level 2 should still have, or, that is 8 of them. Level 3 should have 9 of them. Yeah. Level 4 should also have 9 of them. Yep. And level 5 should have 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. Okay, so it works. It works fine. Let's test out easy, which is just 5 levels. The first 3 are 3 tiles each, then the last 2 are 4 tiles each. So that's 1. This is the second level, third level. Fourth level has 4 of them. Cool. And the fifth level should also have 4. And then that should be it. So I should get an error as soon as I finish this. Which I don't. Awesome. I guess I don't get an error because level plus plus, and I didn't do any whatever ret args. What, I don't even understand why. Never mind. Oh wait, I did else if level is equal to 4 or level is equal to 5. Now I would have gotten maybe not an error. Never mind. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, so let's see, max level. So I didn't use this. It's telling me it's never used, but I should use it, right? So when I finish a level, if the level is max level, if level is greater than max level, actually, then I'm done, right? I'm done with the game, or this difficulty, and I should go back to wherever. So for now, I'm going to do gdx.app.exit. So once I'm done, the game should just close. Hopefully this works. This is level 1 on easy. Remember, easy has 5 levels. I'm on level 3. Here we go. Level 4. Level 5. Wow, that's the same exact one. And it closes. Awesome. So over here, I'm just going to create a method called done, which is going to handle everything that when the game is done, pretty much. Check showing is finished. And over here, public void done. I don't know what I'm going to put in there yet, so I'll just leave that there for now. So I can just go back to this when the game is done. Okay, so first off, I said it again. I said first off. Okay. Let's see. The game. What do we have? We have the game is done, and we have max level. What else do I need to add to the game? A main menu, probably. I need to add that. Obviously, I can't just. You can't just tap on the icon on your phone and then just have this pop up. That's dumb. You can't even select the difficulty. So what I'm going to do is add more states, I guess. This is it. Let's add the menu state. This is the main menu, where when you click on the game, this should pop up. So, public menu state. Again, remember every game state needs to have a reference to the game state manager, super GSM, and it also needs the three methods: public void handle input, public void update, and public void render sprite batch. Okay. So, what's going on? Import that. Okay. So let's go back to OMO. Instead of pushing a new play state, we're going to be pushing the main menu state. And it's not importing. Import, come on. Don't be it. Did I spell it right? I don't understand. Oh, I keep forgetting the new. What's wrong with me? New, import. It's fine. Okay, so the menu state is empty. There's nothing in it, because there's really nothing in here. Okay. Let's see. I should have the title of the game. Okay, so the main menu. Where's my pen? Here it is. Okay. So the main menu is, again, it's a dark gray background. Like this. Here's your phone. So the bright orange again. I want the main menu to look like the title is going to be like OMO up here with blocks. Like that. Mo. Something like that. And then I want to have like the play button down here also in blocks. Play. Like that. Boosh. So, first off, I keep saying first. I need to create the like screen, like what do you call it? The screen flow, the flow chart for what the screen should be, game states. So when we first start the game, it's going to go into the main menu, and when I click play, it should go to a difficulty state where it shows you which difficulties you want to pick, and then if I click on a difficulty, it will start the play state. It'll start the game with that specific difficulty. So that's it, these three states. So I already have the main menu, I already have the play state. I need to create the difficulty state also, but I'll do that later after I'm done with the main menu. Also, I could use a high score. Oops. If I click on the high score button, then it should go over here into that state, and that's going to be another button over here. So high score, something like that, braille looking. Okay, main menu needs the title. Alright. Okay, so I just created these awesome graphics. This is the title. OMO. Can't really see it. We just show it on paint. Boosh. There it is. It's just OMO with the, like, these are 50 by 50 pixels, I think, each square. So it's really simple. It's just a 5 by 5 for each letter. I also made this font sheet. which I'm going to use instead of free type. So I'm going to use this to draw out any text, A, B, C, D, all the way up to Z, and space. I also have numbers. And so what do I have? I have all the letters, all 26 of them. I have a space, 0 to 9. I have a plus and I have a minus. And I have an empty space over here. So I'm going to use this as my font sheet, and I'm going to put that into the game. So first off, I need to pack this. So again, if you don't remember, I use the GDX texture packer to pack this stuff, and just put the directory with all the images in it, and then you'll get the pack selected. Boosh. Alright, so now my pack is composed of 4 images: dark, light, the OMO title, and my font sheet. Hopefully. Yep. There's the dark, there's the OMO title, there's the font sheet, and the light was down there. You couldn't see it. But, okay, so I'm going to put this into... I'm going to have a link to this in the description also, if no one else has this pack. I didn't go through how I made this font sheet. I just used Photoshop and just did it manually. Whatever. Pack goes into assets over here. Boom. Both of them. Okay. So now that I have a font sheet, I could use that to draw fonts. First off, I also have the so first off again. I also have the title. So I'm gonna just draw that over here. Private. Maybe I should use another class for drawing images. UI. I'm gonna do this. Graphic. I'll call it graphic. So this graphic takes a single image, texture region, image, public, and the constructor is going to take that image and a position. So texture region image, float x, float y. This is also going to extend box, just because I need the x, y width and height. Extends box. Okay, so image, this dot image is image, just set that. This dot x is x, this dot y is y, and the width is going to be image dot get width. And height is going to be image dot get height. Dot get region height. Okay. And when I draw this thing, render sprite batch SB, I want to draw it center down XY, so I'm going to draw it SB dot draw the image at x minus width divided by 2 and y minus height divided by 2. So that's it. This simple graphic class will just take in one image and it's going to draw it centered wherever I specify x and y. So back in the menu state, I'm going to do private graphic, call it title. Cool, cool, cool. So I called the title OMO. So what I'm going to do over here is I'm going to do title is equal to new graphic. I need to give it the texture region. I can just do omo.res.get atlas. It was called pack.find region, and it was called OMO. And then I have to specify the x and y. So that's the texture region. X and y is going to be the center of the screen. X is going to be omo.width divided by 2. That's the center of the screen. And the y is going to be omo.height divided by 2, also the center of the screen, but a little bit upwards, so maybe plus 100. And I'm going to render that. Move this down. Okay. Title.render, but don't forget, every time you draw something, you always need a camera. Drawing something without a camera means nothing at all. It's just horse crap. You always, whenever you draw something, you need a camera. Otherwise, there's really no point in drawing anything. sb.begin, sb.end. So, alright, we're drawing the title now. Hopefully we see the title on the screen. There it is. Cool. And now we're also going to need, what do you call it? Text. So I'm going to create another class for this called text image. And this one is going to use my font sheet. So, again, it extends box, just because box is so useful with the X, Y, width, and height. Public text image. Here, I'm going to be using, I'm going to give it a text and a position. So private string text. Boom. I'm going to do this.text is text, this.x is x, this.y is y. And these are all going to be hard-coded because I don't really know how else to do it. So with my font sheet, it's each of these is 10 pixels, 50 pixels. Each letter is 50 by 50 pixels, and there's 5 letters per row, 5 characters per row. So let's see, I set the text, the width is going to be 50 times the length of the text. 50 times text length, because each letter is 50 pixels. The height is just going to be 50, because again, each character is 50 by 50. Okay, so now that I have that, I should draw public void render sprite fetch sb. Okay, so how exactly should I render this? So I have a class. Okay, so let's say I have the letter A. Oops. A. This is a 50 by 50. Let's say I wanted to, not A. Let's say O. I wanted to write out OMO, so that's another 50 pixels and another 50 pixels. So that's 150 total, which I already have. The width is 50 times the text.length, so this is 150 wide. But when I draw stuff, when I draw the characters, I need to draw them at the bottom left corner, starting from here, and starting from here. I have the width, and I have the x. Remember, xy is centered, so xy is over here. So what I have to do is I have to go all the way back, for loop, starting with the first character. I have to go all the way back here. This is width divided by 2, so this is x minus width divided by 2, this first point here. And then whenever I go to the next loop, I move up another 50 pixels. So this is x minus width divided by 2 plus 50, and this is x minus width divided by 2 plus 100. And I think this should be it. Let's check it. So render. So what I'm going to do is I need to get the character from the font sheet. Ooh, I should actually load that over here. Texture region double font sheet. Okay, and what I want to do is load up the font sheet, or let's do texture region sheet is equal to omo.res.get atlas pack.find region, and I called it font sheet. Put this down here. Okay, so that's the texture, that's the sheet. What I want to do is split it up into the different characters, which is easy in this case because each character is 50 by 50. So font sheet for how do I do this? Just split it up into 50 by 50. So for int I is equal to 0, okay, the number of rows is 5. right? Or the number of rows is equal to sheet dot width divided by size. Let's just call it size. So the size is 50. Each character is 50 by 50. So width is size times length, height is size. Number of rows, no, this is number of columns. My bad. I keep messing up rows and columns. And the number of rows is going to be sheet dot get height divided by size. So now I can use a double for loop. For int row is equal to 0, row is less than, what am I doing? Row is less than num rows, row plus plus. Oops. For int column is 0, column is less than num columns, column plus plus. And I can read in each of the things. Oh wait, I forgot to create the actual font sheet. Is equal to new texture region num rows num columns. Okay, now I can read them in. So font sheet row column is equal to new texture region x5 width and height. I should use x5 width and height. This, I guess. So sheet. Okay. Move this down. So sheet is going to be the first argument. The second argument is going to be x, I think, right? Right? Yeah, x, y, width, and height. So x is going to be size times column, and the y is going to be size times row, and the width and height is just size and size. So that's going to read in our font sheet and put it into this 2D array. Cool. So our font sheet pretty much looks like this. I'm just going to keep this here so I have a reference. So when we render the font, okay, the title, what do we have so far? We have the title, right? I want to write play down here. So when I give it the text play, P-L-A-Y, I need to go through every single character. For int I is 0, I is less than text.length, I plus plus. So char c is equal to text.char at I. So when I want to render play, the first character is P, which is, well, in my font sheet, it's 0, 5, 10, it's 15. What I can do is I can use character math here. I can do C is equal to, or minus equals A, right? And then I'll just shift everything down by A. So A would be 0. So P would be 15 in this case, I believe. And I can get the row and column. Int row is going to be int index. Let's just change this into an integer first. Row is going to be index divided by font sheet length, I think, right, or mod. Int column is index mod. It was a mod first. Font sheet length. This is the number of columns. No, this is the number of yeah, this is the number of columns. No, rows. Number of rows. Column. Okay, what am I doing? The row. Okay, so 15. 15 is row 3. So divided by 15 divided by 5. This is number of. This should be 0. Okay. Confusing myself. So now I have the index. I should draw. Remember, I have over here. I should draw at x minus width divided by 2 plus 50 pixels for every character. So sb.draw font sheet row column at x minus width divided by 2 plus 50 per every character. So plus 50 times I and then I'm just going to draw the y at y minus height divided by 2. Okay, let's move this down. So the first argument is the font sheet. That's easy. Second argument is x minus width divided by 2 plus 50 times I, because I want to increment per character 50 pixels, because that's the size of every character. And the y is just y minus height divided by 2, which is just this bottom line here. Alright, so that should be fine, I think, hopefully. So let's go back to the menu state. Let me just close some of these out, getting in the way. Move this window. Okay. Menu. So we have the title. Let's try out our new text image class. Call it play. What we're going to do is we're going to do play is equal to new text image. We're going to give it the text play. And we're going to set it at position omo.width divided by 2 and omo.height divided by 2. And we're going to render it play.render. Oh, okay. Hopefully this works. Let's run it. Oh my god, it freaking works. Holy crap. Dude, that is sick. I was winging that the entire time. Dude. Okay, anyway. Anyway, I can maybe set the size, because it looks a little big compared to the title. I could also move it down, so play omo.width divided by 2, omo.height divided by 2. I can move this down to minus 50 just to get it away from the title. Alright, that looks good. I should be able to click on that. So in update, handle input. Oops. And remember, every box has the contains method, so clicking on these things should be simple. And I want to use multi-touch. No, I don't want to use multi-touch. That's pointless in the main menu. So what I want to do is just use the regular if gdx.input.is touched. I'm going to set the mouse to the regular stuff, gdx.input.getx. Same thing with the y. Oops. gdx.input.getY. And unproject the mouse. Okay, and if play.contains mouse.x and mouse.y, I should go to the play state. gsm.set new play state, hopefully GSM, and I need to specify difficulty dot, let's go with normal. Hopefully this works. Please work. Please work. Click on play. Nice! And it goes into normal mode. This is sick. This game is looking awesome. The last thing I want to do is I want to scale the text image because it looks way too big here. Maybe I can scale it down a little bit. Let's not make it part of the constructor. Let's make it its own separate method. Set dimensions. Float width, float height. Boom. So here I'm just gonna do width is equal to width, or this dot width is equal to width, and this dot height is equal to height. And when I draw this thing, I'm going to be drawing using width and height. I think that's gonna mess everything up. Yes. Wow, what is this? This is like some alien language. That looks pretty cool. So that's not doing anything. My bad. Yeah, that seems a little complicated. I'll try to figure out, or I'll think about how I want to make that work, if I even do want to make that work. This looks fine. This size. Maybe I can just keep that. I can get rid of that. Okay, so that's pretty much it. So here's the main menu, and I use the font sheet to create text buttons. Cool. What else? What I didn't do is I didn't create the screen flowchart, which I'm going to do in the next video. Remember, I said the main menu goes to the difficulty state, and then that goes to the play state, and then I could also have a high score, and after we're done playing, maybe I can go to the final score state, and then this goes back to the main menu. Pretty simple. That's just a simple flowchart for the game states. So I only have this and this done. So what I need to do, because this goes directly to play, for the next video I'm going to create the difficulty state, which shouldn't really take that long because I already have everything. I have the text image and I can click on them, so you know it's gonna be simple. So that's gonna be it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one.